to Phyllis Crystal, by which she wrote a book of which we know as Cutting the Ties That Bind. Today, we are going to follow up those practices which have been written in the book. I feel lucky and very blessed indeed to be part of this event, this August gathering, and this satsang. Every month now onwards, we'll have the CTTB monthly meetups and we'll practice the CTTB practices. Just a small reminder to everyone to keep their phones off silent, and to the live audience who has joined, I hope everyone is seated comfortably and in their personal space. Over to our lovely facilitators who will begin the session and dive deep into the ocean of consciousness with Maple. Over to your lovely facilitators. Shabuna and Shiva.
Sit comfortably. If you're sitting on a chair, uncross your legs. Keep your palms in your lap, shaped like cups or bowls to receive the energy. And imagine that you're sitting on the floor and there's a golden circle around you, like a golden tube, at a distance of your arm's length when you extend your arms sideways. Now imagine a maypole in front of you, firmly fixed in the ground. On top of the maypole, imagine a golden ball of light, which represents your higher consciousness or the high sea. From the golden ball of light, imagine many ribbons of different colors flowing down. If you wish, you may imagine any form of God close to your heart inside the golden ball of light. Imagine that you are walking up to this maypole and picking a ribbon of your choice. Any color that you like, any color that instantly draws your attention. Once you've chosen the ribbon, imagine that you are loosely tying it around your hand and coming back and sitting in your place. This ribbon is like a telephone connection to the high sea. And it is always available to you whenever you wish to seek guidance from the high sea. So let's start by handing over the direction of today's practice session to the high sea and request its guidance. Now ask the high sea to send you down the ribbon, relaxing energy as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, let go of any tension or stress you may feel in any part of you, whether it is physical, mental, emotional, or any other. Keep breathing in the relaxing energy and keep breathing out all concerns, all worries. Allow yourself to be completely relaxed. Take 2 more deep breaths of the relaxing energy. And next, ask the high sea to send you down the ribbon, healing energy as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, let go of any thoughts that you're not well or any dis-ease in any part of you. We all need healing. Some of us need physical healing, some mental, and some emotional. So allow whatever healing you need to come to you in this moment. Take 2 more deep breaths of the healing energy. And next, ask the high sea to send you down the ribbon, cleansing or purifying energy. As you breathe out, let go of any negative thoughts or feelings that you may find within yourself. If you wish, you may imagine a mountain stream pouring onto you, cleansing you from top to bottom. Let go of all self-doubt, all feeling of lack, all feelings of lack of self-worth. Just as you take a bath to cleanse your physical body, allow this energy to cleanse you from the inside. Take 2 more deep breaths of the cleansing energy. And now, ask the high sea to pour into you strengthening energy as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, let go of any thoughts that you are tired or exhausted or bored. Keep breathing in the strengthening energy which is coming to you from a superior force within you. Take 2 more deep breaths of the strengthening energy. And lastly, ask the high sea to send you a special kind of love, unconditional love. Love that accepts you just as you are and who you are without any judgment. Breathe it in deeply and let it circulate throughout every part of you. And breathe out anything that stops you or prevents you from receiving this precious gift from God. from the high sea, from your Baba self. Let go of any feeling of guilt, unworthiness, or low self-esteem that could stop you from receiving this love. God's love, Swami's love is your birthright. You don't have to do anything to receive it. You only have to be willing to receive it. So open your heart and allow this love to fill every part of you. Allow it to flow into every organ, every system, and every cell in your body. Feel it pouring into you, filling you up from bottom to top, filling up all the empty spaces that so many people say they feel within themselves. And as this love fills you up to the top, feel it overflow all around you, forming a ball or sphere of love around you, keeping you safe and shielded. Now that you are radiating this love, let's share it with others so that it keeps flowing and supporting everyone. So ask the high sea to bring to your attention people that need this love. These people could be friends, family, people who work for you, people with whom you work, or anybody that you know is going through a difficult time. And when you're ready to share, join your hands in the Namaste posture and direct this love to each of these people as they flash across your mind. It just takes a moment to share this love with everyone. So move quickly from one person to another, and whoever is ready to receive it will receive it. And relax, take a deep breath, and refill yourself with the high seas love. And now, ask the high sea to bring to your attention groups of people gathered together in one place and who need this love desperately. To give you some suggestions, you could share this love with people in old age homes, children in orphanages, homeless people, people in hospitals. See what groups come to your mind. Political leaders, bureaucrats. And when you're ready to share, once again, join your hands in the Namaste posture and direct this love to each of these groups. Relax once again, and take a deep breath and refill yourself with the high seas love. And now, let's send this love to different places across the world. Places where there is warfare, terrorism, or suppression, where people are suffering from hunger, illness, natural disasters, or any other kind of distress. See what you can recall from the news that you might have seen today or in the past few days. See which places you would like to send this love to. And whenever you're ready, join your hands in the Namaste posture and direct this love to these places. Don't forget to send this love to your own country as well. If you like, you can also share this love with Mother Earth. You can relax once you're done. And now, let's direct this love to our own selves. You can put your hands around yourself as if you were hugging yourself or embracing yourself, and silently say in your heart, I love me. And now loudly 3 times. I love me. I love me. I love me. And relax. Whenever you feel comfortable, you can slowly open your eyes. You can begin to uncurl, run your hands down your legs and hands to come back to this moment. How would that feel? Awesome. Let's now move to some more symbols. Shivani will take you through these symbols now. Second. The first practice we're going to do today after the maypole is relaxing with the wave.
Many of you have done this before, but let's do it once again. It's a beautiful practice and a very quick, should I say, method to relax yourself. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath. If you have no fear of the sea and feel comfortable to be near it, this exercise can be great to relax you. Imagine a scene at the beach, or recall one from your memory. Visualize yourself lying down on the sand at the water's edge, with your feet pointing out towards the horizon. Now watch as this long, slow wave rolls into the shore and washes gently over your body, stopping at the neck. Breathe in the soothing feeling it gives you. As the wave recedes, exhale with a sigh and let go of all tension, allowing it to wash away all the tension into the vast ocean. Repeat this breathing rhythm until you fall asleep. Just kidding, until you feel relaxed. Again, breathe in. Let the wave come up to your shoulders. As it recedes, it's taking away all your tension back into the ocean. You can slowly come back. How did that feel? Yeah. What a beautiful way to let go of stress and anxiety, whatever we are carrying with us. And this the exercises, it can be done before you fall asleep, so that whatever stress of the day that you're holding on, you can just let that go. Now, the next symbol that we're going to practice today is the balancing pairs of opposites. That's the bird's symbol. This one. Many of you are already familiar with this. For those of you who are new, you can learn this one. So in this, what we're going to do is we're going to imagine a tight rope, and you're going to be walking on the tight rope one step at a time, and you're going to spread out both your hands in the inner seam. You're imagining this in the inner seam. And on your left side, a black bird, left hand, a black bird, a big black ugly bird is going to come and sit. This black bird represents everything that you don't want. There's so many things we don't want in life, right? And the list is endless. Actually, we know more of what we don't want rather than what we want, right? So I think we need to do a cut with that. Yeah. And on the left hand, you have a white bird that's going to come and sit on your hand. And this is a beautiful, sparkling white bird, sparkling like a diamond. And this bird represents everything that you want. So our whole life becomes about trying to get rid of what we don't want and trying to get what we want, and thereby losing our peace of mind, losing our equanimity. Yes. So this is a fantastic exercise to help us to reach that state of equanimity where we are not affected by what we don't want and what we want. Shall we practice? Go ahead, close your eyes again. Imagine that you're just walking up to a ladder. There is a ladder. As you climb the ladder, there is a rope. You can't see the end of the rope yet. There's a tightrope. So imagine you start walking across a tightrope, carefully placing one foot in front of the other and looking straight ahead. Hold your arms out to each side with the palms facing up. Imagine a black bird over onto your left side that you fear may attack you. Resist the impulse to push it away, which would cause you to fall off the tightrope. Continue to walk ahead, looking neither to the right nor to the left. I imagine a beautiful, gleaming white bird over onto your right side. Resist the desire to reach out to take hold of it, which would again cause you to fall off the tightrope. Continue your way across the tightrope, allowing either the black bird or the white bird to alight on your upturned palm. As you reach the end of the rope, turn around and walk back again to the beginning. Any bird may be sitting, black one or the white one. Both may be there, or none may be there. It's okay. Just focus on moving forward. Once you reach the end of the rope, see yourself climbing down the ladder. You can open your eyes. Would anybody like to share?
Yeah, you
Yes, you get the mic.
so you get into that state of na punyam na papam na saukyam. So you realize actually there is nothing that you really can do. Beautiful experience.
Lovely.
Strange experience is that usually I feel that when we look down on the rope and when we walk is when we look down. But this time when I started that, I was fine. The moment I was looking ahead and trying to concentrate it, I was feeling like I'm going off the balance. So there is a deeper inner significance to it in terms of understanding what's actually happening at a deeper level. It's good to even be aware of it through these exercises too. Looking at that.
Wonderful. But it's so revealing, right? In fact, I think earlier when we would have our sessions, there were many people who would say that the minute they step their foot in they take the first step on the rope, they fall off. And they think, how did I fall off? What happened? But then that's just showing that maybe their life experience or whatever they're going through is so drastic. So then I say, no, climb back up again and walk the rope again. And be with it. Just be with it. Great. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing.
When I started walking infinite degrees, and then I think I got a state like that acceptance, and it's good or bad. Whatever comes on the day wise, day, anything. Just accept both the things.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. How has it been for the online audience? Any comments? Anybody would like to share?
Well, one comment is there. I had to really focus on the rope and nothing else. In the end, I felt energy fill the body. One more is there from Hema. I was seeing only Swami to reach him, not bothered with either of the birds.
Superb. Wonderful. So I think the key here is to keep practicing. And it barely takes a few minutes every day, just for each one of us to practice this symbol, and you'll find that your balance is so beautifully restored. The next symbol we'll do today is the Yin Yang, my favorite. Anybody else whose favorite is this? Oh, yeah, that's a lot of people. Yes. So this is so much to do with these times that we are in. The balance of the masculine and feminine needs to be there internally. It's the whole world is going through that experience or experiencing that imbalance. We're all trying to restore the Shakti. All of us are trying to lean on the yin now instead of the yang, and that shift is taking place. So for us to maintain our sanity, I think this particular symbol is very useful. So the way to practice this symbol, I think most of you know it, but for those of you who are doing it for the first time, you can imagine this particular symbol on the floor, yeah, and you will imagine that you're placing your left foot on the white circle and your right foot on the black circle. So the circles are adjusting themselves to the size of your foot, okay? And then you're going to breathe in the balance from this symbol, and you're going to breathe out the imbalances, okay? Yeah, so shall we do that? You can look at the symbol for a few minutes if you like, just so that the subconscious, there's an impression in the subconscious mind. And close your eyes. Imagine the symbol on the floor. It's again almost like a golden circle, the size of your golden circle. Place your left foot on the white circle in the black part. And the right foot on the black circle in the white part. Now breathe deeply, but remain relaxed to allow a balance to take place as this message is absorbed by the subconscious. Breathe in the balance and breathe out the imbalances, breathe out the stress, breathe out the tensions. And I'm going to keep quiet while you do this. feel ready, you can open your eyes. Anybody like to share their experience?
Whenever I do this exercise, I feel so whenever I do this exercise, I feel there's a rush of energy that comes from both sides, and then it takes some time to align, and then it goes smooth, and then there's nothing. We blended, in the consciousness, there's nothing there.
So, wonderful.
For me, always I feel very well. So this energy is very dominating. From so many years, I used to observe. First, it got aligned in Delhi. When we went to the last time, yes, then I believe I could see my left side energy is going up and well balanced. So day wise, I observe how it is in all the things. So now I would feel the same, the balance, both left and right are aligned.
Wonderful. Super. So this practice should be done every day. This is something that's recommended to be done every day. And you can do it in the morning and then again in the evening. So you will find that if you do it in the morning, the balance remains throughout the day. And then again, if you're doing it in the night, so if any imbalances occur during the day, it gets corrected in the night. And then that balance continues even in your sleep state. So, please.
From the online audience, we have Dr. Mahesh saying, Yin Yang, good one. I was able to sustain awareness throughout the time you asked us to focus. Mr. Krishna Kumar says, nice. Lavanya says, felt the calmness, so nice. Shanta says, so good. And Dimple Meerpuri says, felt like I just had an energy bath. So beautiful always.
Wonderful. So happy to hear all these experiences. Yeah. So it's wonderful that so see how quick it is. It's not something you're sitting for hours together practicing. That's the power of these symbols that have been given through this method that Swami has blessed and came through Phyllis. So and all where we suggest, recommend that all of you practice these symbols every day and feel the difference. So I think with that, we come to the end of this session for this month, and then we'll continue again next month. So we request everyone to keep practicing. Saira.
Sarah, we'll open the session for question and answers. First to the audience that is present in the Sai Lakshmi complex. And meanwhile, the online audience can post their questions on YouTube. Once the questions are completed for the audience that is present here, then we can take up the live audience questions.
Everyone is so busy out. No questions.
one answer is practice.
For all questions.
Any questions about how to practice, when to practice, how much to practice? Any questions about the symbols themselves or their effectiveness? No, no, that's my, what an awesome audience. A plus plus, yes. Okay, we can move on to the online audience if anything. Yeah.
Yes, Priyanka Menon asks, is there any symbol for perseverance or hard work and patience? These two things I feel I need the most at the moment.
Priyanka, so there's no specific symbols for these, but you can use the symbols of, say, the hourglass to help you to remove, whatever it is that you feel is limiting you or creating, a block. So you can use the hourglass and ask the high C to bring to you, the patience and the perseverance that the high C feels you need.
Okay, the rest are comments. Hima says, very nice, but many times while practicing yin yang, I feel some kind of movement in the body.
Movement in the body. Like, okay, so that was just with the energy, really. Yeah. And just be with the practice and you will, don't give up. And don't expect instant results either. Keep practicing.
I'll narrate the comments that are coming. Dimple Puri says, please continue for another 30 minutes.
We would love to, Dipti.
Kasha says, thank you for wonderful session. And Sanju Goyal says, do we have to practice all these symbols every day?
Well, some of them are definitely recommended for every day. Like the maypole is something we should all do every day. The yin yang and that you can do every day. But the balancing pairs of opposites, maybe you can assess for yourself what you feel you need. So if you feel you're flying off the hook, so to speak, or you're losing your inner balance, then do the balancing pairs of opposites. A good way to assess that is also, suppose you are going between 2 points, like, the way our conditioning is this is good, this is bad, this is beautiful, this is ugly, this is fair, this is dark. So and there's a tendency to lean towards any one side. So if you're finding yourself leaning like that, then, and not being able to have an equanimous view or equanimous attitude or approach, then you can do the pairs of opposites practice. But it's in your own it's in your own interest to practice these symbols every day. The help they bring is tremendous, especially in these times. We're living in very, 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 should I say, turbulent times. The yugas are shifting. You're moving from the Kali Yuga to the Satyuga. So the madness is really increasing. The craziness is increasing. It's still not reached its peak. So the peak is the worst, yes, yet to come. But guess what? Once we reach the peak, it's only everything is only golden then.
Dr. Mahesh says, wow, I felt like the personal satsang has begun.
My Swami, we need to see you here in person.
Sujata Ramakrishnan says, do we do all these symbols every day or be selective? Any suggestion? If Sujata ma'am, if your question has been answered, you can reply. And Dr. Mahesh asks, what was the purpose in the suggestion that the end of the rope is not visible?
When you're letting the high C decide the length of the rope. So for some people, the rope is really long, and for some people, it varies from person to person. Only the high C knows best.
Deva Geetam asks, for tightrope exercise, should the birds not touch our hands or does it not matter?
No, they should be sitting on your palms. Yeah. and your palms are upturned like this. So the black bird is sitting on your left hand and the white bird is sitting on your right hand.
Gautam is asking, what indications did Swami give about the method to Phyllis?
Phyllis and her friend had really worked a lot on themselves, and these symbols were given to her from the high sea. And then when Phyllis came to Swami, Swami blessed all the symbols. And then Swami gave her the pen, as Nagendra had mentioned at the beginning of the session. And he said, write the book. And Phyllis, being a very introvert person, was very shy, and she said, oh, Swami, how can I write a book? So Swami told her, the book is in the pen, which meant that the book is already existing at a very high level of consciousness, and Phyllis had to simply put it in a physical form. And then Swami had also told her that these are new symbols for a new age. And I think all of us can practice, who are practicing can vouch for it, that probably never before has the need for these practices been felt.
Well, there are two questions. One is from Lavanya. Kindly, can you suggest symbol for concentration? And one is from Sanju Goyal. Which symbol is best, which can accelerate our spiritual journey?
So the first question, I think, so they're not varied symbols for different things, So just for concentration, I think you use the hourglass again. The hourglass again, and ask the high sea to bring to you the concentration, the best of concentration to you, or anything else that you need. And then for spiritual progress, I think all of these are needed. You do your maypole, do your hourglass, do your yin yang, do your balancing the birds, and then most importantly, start cutting ties. That is our recommendation. No control. we highly recommend that. We've been practicing for 10 years now, 11 years, but and we still feel there's a long way to go. So, but we are happy that there is a way out, and Swami has provided us with these amazing symbols. And we are, really, and Swami constantly comes in the dreams and says, okay, now cut with this, okay, now cut with this person, or cut with this aspect of yourself. So it's all, we're moving towards freedom, we're moving towards liberation, and you can experience the change when you practice this.
There is one question from Fernando. Saram, this is Fernando. What symbol can I use to control or to be aware that I'm going or before getting anger or irritation so that I do not act on it?
I think we could go a little deeper in this, so you can assess for yourself that where is the anger coming from. So the first assessment would be, do you have angry parents? Are you copying their anger? And so then you can go about cutting ties with the habit of copying your parents, or cut ties with your own habit of getting angry. But this requires more analysis and digging deeper. So there is again, but meantime, you can start using the hourglass and ask the high sea to bring to you whatever it is that you need to not get angry.
I think, yes.
Right. Thank you.
With immense gratitude in heart, I thank everyone present here, as well as the live audience who have been part of this session, and would really request the live audience if they can be part of our current audience, which is at Sai Complex. We would surely love to have you here. With this, we'll close the session, and we'll definitely meet you the next month for the CTTB monthly meetup. Till then, Saira, we'll end the session with Shanti Mantra.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति शांति शांति।
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की
जय।
साई राम।